Welcome back, or welcome to Whip Craic. Regular viewers may remember my good friend Al and I completed a wild European road trip with the 2-Ball Rally original route a few years ago. If you missed it, I have a playlist of our adventures. I enjoyed it so much I knew I wanted to do another one, and this time I'm dragging the wife along. We'll be doing the London to Lisbon route, but as we're from Northern Ireland, I guess we'll do Lisbon to Lisbon. On other routes you have your choice of car. Until recently, the Lisbon route was for Ford Kas only. Even though they opened it up to other small cars, I thought I'd get a Ka. I actually looked at a sport Ka before choosing my Fiat Panda, and knew I wanted that 1.6 engine, but thought we'd go for a StreetKa, hoping we'd get some sun on our adventure. There aren't many of these left in the UK as a whole, so even less locally in Northern Ireland. But a team I met on the 2024 rally did the Lisbon route last year, and had their car up for sale, so we went over to England to buy it. And here she is, still decorated with their Cool Runnings theme. It's a 2003 StreetKa with a working roof and that important 1.6 engine it shares with the Sport Ka, giving it 94 brake horsepower over the 59 brake horsepower with the regular 1.3 Ka. With help from a heat gun, some tar and glue remover, and my mum, we got rid of the stickers, etc. We had our own theme in mind, and my wife would be using this as a daily for a few months. But it was not to be. In late November, after a little prying, getting it checked out by a mechanic, we found some worrying problems, effectively readying the car off. So I did what any other sane car nut would do. I had a few beers, went on Facebook Marketplace, and found another StreetKa. I then caught a bus, went to the airport, had another beer, took a flight, another bus, 2 trains, and stayed in a hotel before buying it the next day. Only an Egypt would do what I've done today. So many things could have gone wrong, did go wrong, and could still go wrong. So the Sport Ka we've got is basically a write-off, and while we don't need a car till April, leaving it any longer could put us under pressure. I think, there could be up to 40 teams on this. There was on the original route, and they'll all be looking for sport Kas or street Kas or normal Kas, and there just isn't the availability in Northern Ireland for these. And I don't know when I'd be able to get across to get one, and then I'd be in competition with everybody else. So I spotted this one in Dartmouth, Devon. Basically the arse end of nowhere from where I am, and I'm in another arse end of nowhere. It was a fool's errand, but somehow it's paying off. It nearly all went wrong. I would recommend the Ibis Styles in painting. Managed to get a quick wee walk along the front where the pier is, and it looks nice. A little bit. The town itself, maybe I probably didn't see it at its best, being in November, and it's probably a much nicer place to be in the summer. So I got up this morning and caught the bus at 9:30. The guy messaged me. He had took the car out to put some fuel in it, hit a pothole, and got a flat on the near side front tire. So he's like, I need to sort this before I can sell it. And me being the agent, I don't have any backups. This was the car I wanted, and
So I messaged him back, do you have a spare, do you have a space saver, we can come to some sort of arrangement. And thankfully he had a wee space saver in the cage underneath, and he stuck that on. So I caught the bus to what I thought was going to be Dartmouth. Turns out the bus goes as far as, forget the name, insert on the screen now. And then Google told me it was a half-hour walk. It didn't tell me there was a body of water between where I got off the bus and where I had to go for the car in Dartmouth. Luckily there was a little passenger ferry, and there's also a car ferry, and it was only £2.50 to get across the water. Absolutely beautiful place, and I could see myself going back to Dartmouth sometime. Gorgeous place. I then took a dander up these beautiful wee streets, not even street, some of them were just passages, and it was quite hilly. I was well out of breath, and met the seller. I took it out for a wee drive, and it drives pretty well. Certainly feels a bit more solid than the one I have, and changing gear, she would pull a little to the left, but it's probably due to the near side space saver. Came to a deal, bought the car, pretty happy with the price, £800. I sort that wheel out. It's coming with a hard top, which needs a good clean, and I'll see what kind of condition it's in, but any hard top's better than no hard top. I think it'll add value to it. These things can be sold for £200 on them by themselves, so selling it again after the 2-ball with that hard top will put me in good stead, I think. I should get my money back, and hopefully a wee bit more, because cars in Northern Ireland are a wee bit more expensive. So yeah, we made the deal, started driving up the road, and there's a bit more wind noise than I expected, especially with a hard top. More wind noise than got with the soft top up and the one we have. So just kind of going, what's happening here? Pulled over on the main A road, and it was just these clasps that hold it in. They weren't put back over, so I did that. It's been grand since. It's pretty tidy inside. It's a little bit different inside, just a bit. I don't think ours has the plastic cladding here on the side. This is a later car. This is a 2005. The one we've got is 2003. Glove box is different, and I think some of the buttons I've moved around. She drives quite nice. It'll drive better obviously when I get the wheels sorted. I think I might try and put the tyres I have on this car, because they were only bought in August. I've got very few miles on them. So as I say, so many things could have gone wrong. Probably not advisable to be doing this many miles on a space saver, but again, I have no real choice. At the ferry booked, I do have form for this kind of caper. Maybe not just as many miles, but I came over and bought a Mark 1 Audi TT a few years ago, South London, and when driving it up the road on the M6, on the toll road actually, the same tyre, front near side tyre, blew on me. I was in the middle lane, managed to get across, and just where the service station is on the M6 toll, I managed to pull into a slip road, get off to the side, come to a stop, and get the tyre changed. And then I phoned the ferry company and get on a later boat, because true to form, I was pushing it as it was, time wise. I was going Holyhead that time, so there's boats going through it tonight. Anyway, I'm not pushing this car because it's on the space saver. I'm trying to stick at 50. The lorries are helping me out, keeping me at a good speed for the space saver. So yeah, I'm on the 10 or half 10 boat, whatever it is, out of Liverpool tonight. Gets into Belfast around 6, half 6 in the morning. So that's where we are. As you can see, we're losing light here, so I'll call time on this for now. I'm glad the button for the rear screen works on this hardtop. It's just gone half 6 in the morning. Just docking in Belfast. I'm as tired as I look. Love to say I'm going home to my bed, but I'm going straight to work. Hopefully get an early off and a bit of rest, because I've got a gig to go to tonight. The mighty Loathe. I'm kind of shocked that it all worked out despite the challenges. Let's hope this car lasts a little longer than the last.
Famous last words, because it didn't. In February this year, its engine decided not to engine anymore. So that's another Ka scrapped, and leaving us with 2 months to sort something for the rally. What will we do? Hit the subscribe button to find out. Thanks for watching.